I want to start this video by letting you know that we'll be revisiting much of the same information covered in the previous videos. Repetition is a powerful learning tool, and by the end of these quick start videos, you'll have a solid grasp of all the basics. Welcome to Animaster's Quick Start Example 4. If you haven't already, go into the Quick Start number 4 folder and pull out the Animaster Quick Start 4. It consists of a blank animesh character, a base floor, 4 double-numbered circle rounds, and a blue home rectangle. The first thing we do is right-click and edit the animesh. Go to the Features tab and tick the Animated Animesh box. Now, go to the Content tab, open your inventory, and open your Animaster folder, and drag the Set Hover Height script into the contents of the animesh. Now close the Edit window and right-click Animesh and hit the Touch button at the top of the pie menu. A blue window will now pop up. First, get close to the feet to inspect how far off or under the ground the animesh is. Getting in close will ensure the right hover height for your animesh. Now, hit the up and down buttons on the blue menu accordingly. You want the animesh's feet to touch the ground. When you are satisfied with his position, hit the End button on the blue menu. Now your hover height has been set. He is standing in a rigid stand pose. Right-click to edit the animesh. Open your inventory. We are now going to set up the animesh with Animaster scripts. Drag and drop into the content window the following: KFM task script, KFM validate script, reader script, sound preloader script, start card. Now open the Quick Start 4 folder and drag the task card and the run, stand, talk, walk, and wave animations into the animesh, as well as the Good Job and Nate audio clips. You will see error messages pop up on your screen. That is because our task card is not set up yet. Just disregard for now. It is just the Animaster telling you something is wrong with the task card. Open your inventory and go to the Animaster folder and drag out a marker cone to the ground. Either one is fine. Right-click and edit the marker cone and move it to the circle marked 1. Then hit Shift and drag to copy for 2, 3, and 4. You can pause the video now to do so. Go to the first cone and touch. Hold for a second and let go. The coordinates of the cone are now in local chat. Open local chat and highlight and copy the numbers between the caret brackets. Then paste them in between the caret brackets of cone 1 on the task card. Now do the same for 2, 3, and 4. You can pause the video to do so now. We are all set up now, but before I walk you through the task card, I want to talk to you about the messages you see popping up on your screen after completing setup tasks. I am going to reset the scripts of the animesh now to force the Animaster to look at my task card. You will always see error messages while working on your task card. The Animaster is an intuitive program that not only sees if there is something wrong with your task card, but will tell you what line of the card there is an issue. Right now, our task card is correct, and Animaster is telling us so. Let's go over the message. Checking task card example 4. The Animaster is of course checking the task card. Animesh task data recorded. The data was recorded. Start anim to stand. Animaster has set the animesh to standing by using the stand animation in the contents of the animesh. You will see that the animesh is in a natural animated stand. And the last line, no task manager list found. That is good. A task manager list is a list of errors found in the task card that you will have to fix before it will work. No task manager list means no errors to fix. Now I'm going to right-click to edit the animesh, and I'm going to open the task card. On line 1, I will change the lowercase s in the stand animation to uppercase. Animaster task card is case sensitive, so if the stand animation in the animesh contents is typed with a lowercase s, it must be lowercase in the task card, or Animaster won't recognize it. I use all lowercase letters for good measure. Now that I have changed the lowercase s to an uppercase s, I will save the task card. Watch what Animaster does. It tells us there are errors. It then will generate a task list of the errors and location of the errors. It is telling us that the animation stand with an uppercase S is not in the inventory. You will then right-click to edit animesh, open the task card, and also check the inventory. We will now go to line 4 in the task card. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We see the stand animation command and see that it is typed with an uppercase S. We change the uppercase S to a lowercase s and save our task card and wait to see that the Animaster has found no issues. No task manager list found. There is no list of tasks to complete to fix the task card. We can now move on. I will now walk you through the task card. You can see that I have already typed the commands for the animesh to follow. In the animesh inventory, in the Content tab, there is a stand, a run, a walk, a talk, and a wave animation. There are also 2 audio clips called Nate and Good Job. I will now walk you through the commands we assign to each of these. We want to go to cone 1. We want him to stop standing and walk. Next, we want him to pause and stop walking at cone 1 and wave for 2 seconds. We then add another pause to quickly change animations, so we stop him from waving and start standing. We add the 0.5 time here. That is a half second. We then add a play static command, played at top volume, which is 10, and we want it to play the Nate audio clip in the animesh content. We then have to compensate for the time it takes for him to speak the words in the audio clip. So we want him to pause for the length of the clip, which is 5.7 seconds. We added the double quotation marks on the left side of the poll symbol so he would stop waving. We then add a talk command to the right of the poll symbol so he will talk. We do not tell Animaster to stop standing, so he will continue to stand and talk at the same time. You already know this is how we layer different body part animations. Now we want him to continue to cone 2, so we want him to stop talking and start walking. We then want to quickly switch up his animations to set us up for the next command. So we add a pause for a half second and tell Animaster to stop walking and start standing. We then add a play static command at the highest volume, which is 10, and tell it to play the Good Job audio clip in the animesh content. We then have to compensate for the time it takes for him to speak the words in the audio clip. So we want him to pause for the length of the clip, which is 4.5 seconds. We added the double quotation marks on the left side of the pause symbol so he would stop walking. We then add a talk command to the right of the pause symbol so he will talk. We did not tell Animaster to stop standing, so he will continue to stand and talk at the same time. Again, this is how we layer different body part animations. We then want him to stop talking and start running to cone 3. And we want him to do the same at cone 4 and home. We add the double quotation marks on both the left and right of the pause symbol to tell Animaster to repeat the command above. Up till now, we have right-clicked the Animesh and hit the touch button at the top of the pie menu to start our Animesh. There is a better way for single Animesh to be started. Let's create a cylinder. Go up to the Build, click on the cylinder, and build. Stretch up the cylinder till it fits around your Animesh. Now go to the Object tab and hollow it out. You can now pause the video to do so. You will then link the Animesh and the cylinder together, making sure that the Animesh is the parent prem. The Animesh needs to be the last item touched in the link set. It will glow yellow, showing us that it will be the parent prem in the link. Now right-click and edit the link set and tick the Edit Linked box on the Edit menu and touch the cone. We want to make the cone transparent. Click on the Texture tab in the Edit panel, hit the cone texture, and click Transparent in the pop-up window. Now instead of right-clicking to start the Animesh, all you have to do is touch it and it starts. Let's try it out now.
Well, hello! I know we're old friends now. I wanted to let you know my name is Nee. You really getting the hang of this thing. Good job!
You have now completed the 4th Quickstart. Next up, in Quickstart 5, we will use all of what we have learned in Quickstart videos 1 through 4 to write our own task card. Go to Quickstart Video 5 now.